The 1960s were a furnace. As European colonial powers relinquished their grip on Africa, a new generation of African leaders emerged. Leaders who had grown up hearing Garvey's name whispered like scripture. They had read the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey in secret. They had debated the meaning of Africa for the Africans in dorm rooms, cafes, and refugee camps. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president, openly declared Garvey one of his primary influences. He had read Garvey's speeches in the libraries of London. When Ghana gained independence in 1957, the first sub-Saharan African nation to do so, Nkrumah named Black Star Square in his honor. The new national shipping line, called the Black Star Line. The flag of Ghana? A black star at its center, radiant over red, yellow, and green. From Senegal to Tanzania, from Nigeria to Zimbabwe, leaders and movements echoed Garvey's vision of a unified, self-governing Africa, free from European control, rooted in its ancient greatness, and committed to defining its own future. Born Malcolm Little, his parents had been proud Garveyites. His father, Earl Little, had served as a UNIA organizer. His mother, Louise, was from Grenada, a woman who read the Negro world aloud to her children. Malcolm had grown up hearing the name Marcus Garvey not as history, but as doctrine. Though Malcolm forged his own path, his fire bore Garvey's DNA. His language of black self-sufficiency, Pan-African unity, cultural pride, and global solidarity, all echoed from Garvey's playbook. He declared, "I'm not anti-American, I'm anti-oppression. I'm a Garveyite by blood." And when Malcolm X stood in front of packed churches, black college halls, and even the United Nations, demanding reparations and recognition, it was as though Garvey's ghost had returned to collect what the world still owed. The roots rise in rhythm. Marcus Garvey words come to pass. Do you remember the days of slavery? Africa, the land of our fathers, we must return. Bob Marley, though more spiritual in tone, infused his lyrics with Garveyite ideas. Exodus, Africa as home, Babylon as oppression, Zion as destiny. He named Garvey alongside Haile Selassie, Paul Bogle, and Malcolm X in his songs. As the decades turned, Garvey's flame rose even higher. In the United States, civil rights groups, Pan-Africanist organizations, and black nationalists began calling for posthumous exoneration. They demanded that the federal government clear his name from the mail fraud conviction that had derailed his life's work. Congressional resolutions were introduced. Some passed, others stalled. But the noise grew louder.